Hello, Chef here, another recipe for you. This is going to be a very simple butternut squash recipe. In this recipe I'm using one of my favorite little toys. This is a stainless steel glove, and it's kind of cool. You put it on and you're good to go for butchering. It's good like this, okay? Be careful when you're using a cleaver with whacking towards the glove. It's not made for that, but it will stop most cuts. So I'm going to use it very simply on this squash, and we're going to just move along here and clean this thing up for you. Show you what I'm up to here. This, by the way, rolling around on me, this is whole nutmeg. We're going to use whole nutmeg. We're going to use cinnamon. We've got some sea salt, some black pepper, some olive oil, all in this recipe here. Very simple. I'm just gonna scoop out the seeds and roast this squash. This is like a roasted or baked squash with some seasonings. I'll be back. Okay, once you got the seeds removed, you cut the squash into whatever size you like. I'm going to do this kind of symmetrical here today. We're going to start with the four like this, and then we're going to actually break them down a little bit more, just so it looks nice, kind of a nice serving size. We're going to make 8 pieces out of this squash here. So once you've got 8 even pieces, it's very, very simple recipe that I'm going to show you here. Okay, so I've got my pieces of squash now. The reason, I'm using a roasting pan, by the way. I'm going to line these babies up. When you're roasting or baking something in a roasting pan, you want to try to make them as even as possible. Okay, this is not the right way to cook them, but you want to line them up, whether it's roasted or baked, and they're going to cook more evenly that way. Okay. So the main reason I got this glove on, by the way, is for the whole nutmeg. Whole nutmeg just gets grated back and forth like this, and I'm adding a little bit of nutmeg flavor to the squash, and I'm protecting my fingers. Okay, that's about enough. Just a little bit of nutmeg. It's going to add good flavor, and smells so good. This goes a long, long way. Okay. Next thing is cinnamon. Just a touch of cinnamon like this. Each piece of squash needs a little bit of cinnamon. And then we've got a little bit of sea salt. Yeah. A little bit of fresh black pepper. Oh yeah. And just a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, just like this. So once you've got a little oil and spice on each of the squash, this gets baked in the oven. I'm using a convection oven. This will be baked at 350 until it's nice and brown. Thanks, I'll be back. Oh yeah, these just came out of the oven, looking good. The roasted butternut squash, you can see, you know it's done when it gets the nice color on there and it blisters a little bit. It's pretty cool, and this is definitely nice and soft and tender. You can see that. Just a couple pieces like this. One serving, I'm going to call it 3 pieces. Okay, and right there, and I'm going to put just a little bit of Wild Mountain honey on top of them. Just like this. Yeah, and that's it. We're all done. Thanks for watching the presentation there. Roasted butternut squash. Yeah, looks pretty good. Please share the video, like the video, subscribe, and tell your friends. Check out the sponsor, chefdepot.com. A lot of great stuff for your kitchen there. You get maximum protection, and you still have a full range of movement with your hand and the fingers. So it's pretty cool. And this is made in the USA. I like that. Great quality.